Hello, I'm Christina with The Turned Leg. I love to salvage, repurpose, and create and help others to do the same. I also own a booth at an antique mall, and I have a whole series of videos. If you're interested, you can click on the link above. But today it was time to get my booth ready for fall. Want to come along? I have had a booth at Plaza Antiques and Collectibles Mall in Lincoln Park for over 7 years. And every year my booth seems to get a little bit larger. Let's take a look at my booth. When you walk in the entrance, you're going to go past the cash register and turn left. My booth will be straight ahead. My first booth at Plaza Antiques was an 8x10. My current booth is a 42x32 with over 1,300 square feet, and I love it. I love the entrance area of my booth, created with all salvage items, and it is ready for fall. I've attached some old wooden ladders on the right-hand side, and I did it with L brackets just so I could hang some extra items. Are you enjoying the video? If so, take a second, click that like button and subscribe. Also, if you click the bell, you'll be notified every time I upload a new video. It really helps me to continue to grow my channel to help others to salvage, repurpose, and create. My booth has antiques, home goods, salvage items, hand-painted furniture, and so much more. I love the use of end cap displays, and when you walk in, this is the first one you see. Lots of yellows and oranges and metal colors. If you want to see where I got many of the items in this display, you can click on the link to the flea market video above. You'll notice my booth is not one big open space. There's lots of ways that people can walk throughout my booth and lots to see. Color is so important, and I try to consider it when grouping objects. I put lots of golds here along with wood tones. There's salvage barnwood for sale, and I've added some teddy bears too. I also try to create vignettes where I will mix items. I like to have new items with old items, with antiques, with painted furniture throughout. Items this year are my Junk Army pins that are available for sale. They're also available on my website at shoptheturnedleg.com. This year I've also branched out into clothing and sell a variety of junking shirts. And perfect for fall, I have a bunch of handmade bleached flannels. Browns found in wood and wicker are also perfect for fall. And here are some of my hand-painted pieces of furniture. As we make our way to the back area of my booth, I have what I call the project shop, where I sell DIY paint, salt wash, and more. This is 1 out of 2 of my DIY paint displays. DIY paint has a ton of great products, and I like to keep a bunch on hand for my customers. This display is filled with top coats and special finishes and wax. Next to my display, I have my sign where I introduce myself. Since I'm not always in my booth, this is a good way for my customers to get to connect with me. I also post important information about online classes or in-person workshops. Along the back wall is my most favorite section of all, the project shop. My motto is salvage, repurpose, and create. And in this area, I really try to inspire others to start their own creative projects. I sell salvage cabinet doors and screens. I also show people what to do with them. I have signs throughout my booth that have QR codes which link directly to videos showing people how they can use what I'm selling and make something for their home. I also sell JRV stencils, and I've just added in all of the Christmas and fall stencils with brand new tags to keep things organized and easy to find. And all salvage windows in my booth have been restocked. Not sure how to use salvage windows? I have a few ideas for you. And here is our DIY paint display, fully stocked in all colors and sizes. Below the DIY paint is a project for DIY paint with a QR code. And more salvage over here. The turned leg would not be complete without a salvaged leg area. Besides paint, I also sell brushes. Along the back wall, I sell Sweet Pickings milk paint. And some more of my hand-painted pieces. Next to my milk paint display, I have a new display that I've just made over using Sweet Pickings milk paint in a pickle. This piece was a curbside rescue, but I added a little bit of paint, a little bit of lights, and it's perfect for display. Angles are really important, and I think it's also important that everywhere you look, you see something that is facing you. You also shouldn't see the entire display. I love this little nook display. If you want to find out how I built it, you can click on the link to the video above. Using this area now mostly for kids items. And of course, my JRV paper display. I've just added some new JRV papers, including some for Christmas. The next area you see has a spot to sit and enjoy the fire. It also has an Asian vibe with the prints and the cloisonne. Vintage books are also great, not only to read, but for your home decor. I love organizing them by color. Opposite the formal and elegant view is this display. I really feel I kind of have a rustic-y salvage and then an over-the-top gaudy side to me, so I like to have different displays that represent that throughout my booth. And of course, we have a whole bunch of hand-painted signs for the season. One of my favorites this year is Eat Pie. And we've reached the spooky Halloween section. If you want to know how I made these decor items for Halloween, you can click on the link to the video above. I've also added in this beautiful antique bed, and I love it, with a little bit of black and a little bit of bling. Along this wall, we've entered my kitchen area, and I have lots of vintage cookbooks. Kitchen should be a cheerful place, and I love lots of bright colors in my display. I just added a bunch of brown pottery, perfect for fall. In the opposite space, there's more kitchen items. And some laundry items too. A great use of vintage ironing boards is for entertaining. You can set them up anywhere and put extra dishes on them. Let's take a look at the edge of my booth. Here you will find more hand-painted and restored items and home decor and antiques. The mid-century piece I restored using Sweet Pickings oil wax in dark, and I'm so happy it's already found a new home. Along the back wall is my favorite display for the turned leg, and now I've added a whole bunch of my JRV wood products, and each one of the little cubbies is decorated for fall. And there's also lots of salvaged hardware. I've just added a bunch more for your projects. Besides my booth, there are over 70 other dealers at Plaza Antiques, and there really is something for everyone. Thanks so much for watching and joining me on my booth tour. If you're local, I hope you will come down and stop by and visit. Now get out there to salvage, repurpose, and create.